Hi students, good morning everyone. Okay, last previous class we discussed about motion lesson about okay, what is motion, what is rest, and how they are relative, distance, displacement, types of motions, and what are the topics we discussed. All I think you learned. I think you go through the textbook. Already you got answers. You got answers. I think. So if you not got, again once you go through the textbook and rate and write CW. Okay, friends. So in motion lesson, so we are already discussed some of the topics. Types of motions completed, or uniform motion, non-uniform motion completed. Okay. So now we can discuss about so distance and displacement. Okay, what is distance? What is distance? Distance. What is distance? What is distance? Already given you. What is distance? Distance means a longest path or actual path covered by a body. The longest path or the actual path covered by a body is called as distance. Okay. The longest path or actual path longest path or actual path longest path or actual path covered by a body. Longest path covered by a body. The longest path or actual path covered by a body is called as distance. Okay. Distance. So longest path. This is the longest path. So the longest path covered by a body is called as distance. Okay. Shortest path. For example, A, B, C, D, E, F. So this is the path. Longest path covered by a body is called as distance. Okay. So the distance. So symbol of distance. What is symbol of distance I given for you? S. Symbol of distance is S. What are the units for units? Units of distance are What are the units of distance? So meters, centimeter, kilometer, just so many are there. Millimeters, so millimeters, etc. Okay, so meter, centimeter, kilometer, millimeter. Okay, so the distance. So distance cannot be zero. Distance will be having some value always. Distance cannot be zero. Distance cannot be zero. The longest path or actual path covered by a body. Symbol is S. Units of meter, centimeter, kilometer, millimeter. The distance cannot be zero. It is always positive. So it always have the positive value. Always positive value. So the longest path or actual path covered by a body. Symbol is S. Units meter, centimeter, kilometer, millimeter, etc. The distance cannot be zero. Always have some value, positive value. Okay. So displacement. What is displacement? So displacement means, okay, it is a shortest path. Longest path means distance. Shortest path means the shortest path. The shortest path or covered, shortest path covered by a body, shortest path covered by a body, or the distance in the 2 points, the distance in the 2 points, or you can write the distance in the 2 points, the distance, the distance between the 2 points, which is the distance between the 2 points, distance between the 2 points, the shortest path covered by body, or right, the distance between the 2 points. Okay, so for example, this is A, so A, B, C is there. So the shortest path, it is the longest path, is no distance. So the distance in the 2 points. So this is called as a displacement. This is called as displacement. It is the longest path is called as distance. The shortest path is called as displacement. Okay, it is the shortest path between the 2 points. It is a longest path from the A to F. It is a distance. It is a displacement. It is called displacement. This is called displacement. Displacement and distance. The longest path covered by body or actual path covered by body is called as distance. Symbol of distance is yes. Units: meter, centimeter, kilometer, millimeter. The distance cannot be zero. Always positive value. So displacement, the shortest path covered by a body or the distance between the 2 points. Okay. Symbol same. Symbol of displacement. Symbol of displacement is S bar. S bar. Why I given S bar here? I given arrow mark here. It has some direction. Displacement has direction. Distance cannot have any direction. That's why it is a scalar. Scalar and vector. These two words new to you. Or last year you got scalar means it has only magnitude but no direction. But displacement both direction and magnitude both are having. So 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. 10 is the magnitude. Kilometer is the unit. But doesn't show any direction. So 10 kilometers moving in each direction. So each direction the vehicle moves with a 10 km per hour. 10 kilometers in each direction, west direction, straight line motion. So that all gives directional mention means it is a displacement. Okay, symbol is S bar. Symbol is a S bar. Units will be same. Units are meter, kilometer, millimeter, centimeter. But here also same units. Both are same units. Both are same units. Okay, both distance, displacement having the both are same units. Okay. Next, so displacement there is chance to 0. Displacement may be 0. So displacement there is chance may be 0. There is chance to 0. 0 over an avakasham. There is chance to 0. Displacement may be 0. Displacement may be a chance to 0, but distance cannot be 0. For example, an athlete runs around a circular path. So person is started A and come in the same path, it will cover 2 kilometers and come to the same point. In this case, distance S is equal to 2 kilometers. S bar is 0. So distance 2 kilometers, displacement is 0. Their chance becomes 0 because there is no initial and final points. That's why it becomes to 0. Okay, this is about distance and displacement. Okay. So the longest path or actual path covered by body, the symbol is S. Units meter, centimeter, kilometer, and millimeter. Distance cannot be 0. Always positive value. Displacement, the shortest path covered by body, or the distance between the 2 points. Symbol is S bar, and displacement may be chance to 0. So the diagram to draw displacement is that is shown the displacement. Next, speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. So already distance, displacement we discussed. Distance and displacement we discussed. What is distance? What is displacement we discussed. Now speed. Speed. This word we are in daily life we are listening. Speed. What is speed? Don't go speed. The vehicle is going very high speed. Airplane is moving speed. Train is moving very high speed. So the speed word we are listening in daily life so many times. But what is speed we don't know actually. What is speed? The distance covered by an object in a unit time. The distance covered by an object in a unit time. How much distance is covered by a body in a particular unit of time is called as speed. Okay. What is speed? Speed is nothing but the distance traveled by a body. Distance traveled by a body in a unit time. In a unit time. The distance traveled by a body in a unit time is called as speed. So speed is equal to distance by time. Distance by time. Speed is equal to distance by time. Okay. So in formula, symbolically we can represent it as V. Symbol of V is equal to S by T. Formula of symbol represented formula S is equal to V is equal to S by T. So units of speed. Units of speed. What are the units of speed? Distance by time. Distance means what is distance? Means distance is nothing but meter, centimeter, kilometer. So SI unit of speed is meter per second. CGS unit is centimeter per second. Meter per second, centimeter per second. Okay. So the distance traveled by an body in a unit time is called as speed is equal to distance by time. Unit of speed, same unit is meter per second. CGS unit is centimeter per second. So another unit also will be there, that is kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour is also another unit of speed. So another unit will be distance by kilometer per hour, meter per second, centimeter per second. Okay, next velocity. So speed is a scalar quantity. Speed is a scalar. Okay. So velocity. What is velocity? Velocity means the distance. Instead of distance, right? Displacement. The displacement traveled by a body in a unit time. So displacement covered by a body. Displacement covered by a body in a unit time. Displacement covered by a body in a unit time. The distance traveled by a body in a unit time. The displacement covered by a body in a unit time. So both this distance displacement is values. Okay. So you can write like that also. The rate of change of displacement. The rate of change of displacement is also called as velocity. The rate of change of distance is also called as speed. Okay. So formulas. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement by time. So velocity is equal to displacement by time. Speed is equal to distance by time. Okay. So formula can write V bar is equal to S bar by T. S bar by T. What is S bar? I can write S bar here. Displacement symbol S bar. V bar means velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. So unit of speed, SI unit is meter per second, CGS unit is centimeter per second, another unit is kilometer per hour. So velocity also, velocity is a vector quantity. Velocity is a vector. Velocity is a vector quantity. Okay. So units of velocity. Units of velocity. So units of velocity are same as speed. Okay. So SI unit is meter per seconds. CGS unit is centimeter per second. Another unit is kilometer per hour. Is also unit of velocity. So the distance traveled by a body in unit time is called as speed. Speed is called distance by time. Formula V is equal to S by T. It is a scalar. Units of speed are SI unit is meter per second, CGS unit is centimeter per second, kilometer per hour also another unit of bigger unit of speed. The displacement is covered by a body in unit time is called velocity. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. V bar is equal to S bar by T. Velocity is a vector quantity. Units of velocity, SI unit is meter per second, CGS unit is centimeter per second, and the kilometer per hour. So this is about the speed and the velocity. You know, if you while you are going on a bike, you can measure the speed. Which is instrument used to measure speed is called as speedometer. Speedometer is used to measure instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed means at a particular time. At a particular time you can measure the speed. At that time only you can measure the speed is called as instantaneous speed. This instantaneous speed is measured by using a speedometer. So in the bike one more is there instrument, odometer. Odometer is used to measure distance traveled. Distance traveled is measured by odometer. Speedometer is measured to use the speed of the vehicle at a particular instant of time. So this is about speed and velocity. Next we have time. Okay students, so all of you write down this information in your classwork and go through the lesson and textbook also. Okay, so next time we have the topic time. So you know all of you, time is very precious, very valuable. So the time, what is time? What is time? So time is time completed. So time is finished. I have to do the work. We have so many times we listen time. But what is time? Time means the gap between the two events, or the interval between the two works, two events is called as time. The gap between the two events. The gap between the two events is called as time. What is symbol of time? Symbol of time is small t. Symbol of time is small t. Okay. Small t is the symbol of time. So units, what are the units of time? Units of time. So hours, minutes, seconds. You know this. These are the mainly hours, minutes, and the seconds. So days. Day is also one of the units for time. So year. So decades, century, and millennium. So these are all units of time only. All are units of time. So mainly the time units will be. So mainly you have to know about the minutes, hours, and seconds only. So SI unit of time is SI unit of time is second. So 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Okay. So 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. Okay. 1 hour is equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. 3600 seconds. Okay. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. Okay. So same. So 1 year is equal to 365 1 by 4 days. Okay. So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 24 hours. 1 day equal to 24 hours. Okay. And 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? So you know all of you. 1 hour equal to how many minutes? Don't know. So 1 day equal to how many seconds? We don't know. So 1 day is equal to 86,400 seconds. Okay. So 1 day is equal to 1440 minutes. Okay. Same to 1 day is equal to 86,400 seconds. So this information you know all of you. Okay. So 1 decade equal to 10 years. Okay. So 10 years. And same 1 century. 1 century is equal to 100 years. Okay. Same the 1 millennium. And millennium is equal to 1000 years. So this information you know all of you. You know. Okay. So as a unit of time, which instrument is used to measure time? Time is measured by using a clocks and watches. So clocks and watches, clock and watch are used to measure time. Used to measure time. Clock. Okay. Clock and watch are used to measure time. Okay. So the gap between the two events is called as time, and units hours, minutes, seconds. The unit of time is second. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equal to 3000 seconds. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 1 day is equal to 1440 minutes. 1 day is equal to 86,400 seconds. Clock and watch are used to measure time. So in olden days we have different measurements. Sundial and water clock, sand clock are there to measure time. But today there is no clocks and watches at the time. So students, everyone, so learn and write about this information. Okay. So homework. Okay. Write the difference between, write the difference between speed and velocity. Speed and velocity. So, second, what is time? Okay, do the answers for these two questions. So write the difference between the speed and velocity. What is time? Okay. So students, while you are writing answers, so time is important. So write about time. Okay. Write about the time. Mention the time. So what is time? What is speed? What is velocity? Okay, so what is the distance? What is displacement? When you are reading, while writing also, write speed. So distance, distance is what? Longest path covered by body. So symbol, units, formula, and is there information? So it is zero or not zero. So displacement, definition, symbol. Any diagram is a diagram, and units, formula, and any information about extra information you can write. 2 or 3 points will be there. Write them. Speed, formula, definition of speed, the rate of change of distance, distance traveled by a unit time. So, and next formula, units, symbols. So, like that you can mention anything. Next, what is the velocity? The rate of change of displacement, displacement by time, v by t. So, what is t? Time. So, meter per second square, meter per seconds, meter per seconds, and kilometer per hours. Centimeter per seconds. Okay. Speed, you know all of you. Speed is measured kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour how many meter per seconds? 1 kilometer per hour equal to how many meter per seconds? So 1 kilometer equal to how many meters? 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. So 1 hour equal to how many seconds? 3600 seconds. So 1 kilometer per hour equal to 1 kilometer per hour equal to now. So 1000 meters by 3600 seconds. Okay. 2 zeros gets cancelled. What is remaining? So 10 by 36 meter by seconds. 2 5 ja, 2 18 ja. What we got here? 5 by 18 meter per second. So 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to how many meter per second, sir? So 5 by 18 meter per seconds. Similarly, 1 meter per second is equal to dash kilometer per hour. Dash kilometer per hour. You can write answer 18 by 5. 18 by 5. So kilometer per hour. So 1 meter per second. Okay, 1 meter per second equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hour. See, 1 kilometer conversions are important. 1 kilometer how many meters? You don't know. If you don't know means you can't get the answer. 1 hour equal to how many seconds? Also you should know. 1 kilometer per hour equal to dash meter per second. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. 1 hour equal to 3600 seconds. 1 kilometer per hour equal to 1000 meters by 3600 seconds. 10 by 2 to 0 gets cancelled here. 10 by 36. 2 5 ja, 2 18 ja. 5 by 18 meter per second. 1 kilometer per hour equal to 5 by 18 meter per seconds. 1 meter per second equal to dash kilometer per hours. So 1 meter per second equal to 18 by 5 kilometer per hours. They are the two important bits. They will ask the questions. Okay friends, so thank you for listening. So watch the video carefully and answer the following questions. Okay.